A couple of days after Mr. Fujimoto saw me change to a cat. He hasn't visited the shop again today. I don't know how I should talk to him, so I avoided him. But when I realized it, he started not to come to the shop. I haven't seen Mr. Fujimoto for a couple of days. Does this mean that he's avoiding me? In the beginning, I thought he was busy at work, but actually I think he's avoiding me. It's understandable. He saw me like that and found out that I was a cat. I become more worried about him. I hope he's alright. I hope he's not sick like last time. I was worried about him, but I couldn't visit his house anymore. I didn't mean to lie about anything, but I ended up lying to him anyway. It's understandable why he's avoiding me. Even if I were to explain to him, I don't know how to explain to him really. I guess it was all for good. It was only for a short amount of time, but I was glad I was able to spend time with him. That was enough for me. I forced myself to believe this.
Hey, Honoka!
Yeah, hi! Takuma suddenly called me from behind and surprised me.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't think you'd be that surprised.
I'm sorry. I wasn't focused well during working hours.
Maybe you're not feeling that well still. If you're not feeling well, you can rest.
When I was sick the other day, Takuma needed to work extra for me. And for Mr. Fujimoto, who was staying next to me. I was remembering about the other day again. I'm alright. I feel better now. I smiled at Takuma, who still looked worried for me. Anyway, what happened?
Oh, I've got an urgent order for a bouquet delivery.
Isn't he really happy? Takuma still didn't look that happy about it. Even if he has so much work, he never looked this troubled before. Is there any reason? If you don't mind, I'll go for the delivery. When I said that, Takuma looked surprised. I had to take an extra day off so for my health the other day, so if he's having a trouble, then it must be a place where he can't really go. I've never seen Takuma like this before. I think he was thinking about it for a while, but in the end he said,
"Is it really okay if I can ask you to deliver then?"
"Sure, of course." Takuma looked so relieved when I offered to do it myself.
"Thank you very much. I'm not good with places like this."
Then Takuma handed me the note. It was really surprising. Takuma, this is... The address was for a luxury restaurant. This is one of the historical places I've seen in magazines. Isn't it amazing to have an order from places like this, Takuma?
When I got a phone call, I was surprised. I didn't expect an order from places like that.
Takuma seemed like he was remembering something and looked troubled.
I don't mind preparing the flowers, but I don't really like formal places. I'm glad you offered.
Okay. Now that he mentioned it, I've never been to a luxury restaurant before, so I'm getting nervous too. I didn't think that it would be a luxury restaurant, so I said yes, but I can't back out now. But this might be a good chance for the shop to get new regulars. So I went for the delivery with the bouquet that Takuma made. This is amazing! I finally arrived at the luxury restaurant. I was imagining something beautiful, but this is far better than what I'd imagined. It was an astonishing restaurant. The building is peaceful and the interior is set in a Japanese style. The entire building is built with wood, so it looks more historical. I feel like I'm out of place here. Well, it's for work, so I can't go and change now. It's embarrassing to walk around with a huge bouquet. I have to go to their back office to deliver this. Well, it's my first time here, so I don't know where to go to. And all the corridors look the same. Where should I go now? This is like one of these choices where like you don't have any information to go off of, but I guess we'll keep going straight through the corridors. That's the right answer. I don't know how that that boosted his affection with us. What should I do? I should go straight for now. I don't know where his office is, so I shouldn't go around that much. And if I go straight, even if I'm wrong, I just need to go back straight. If I get lost in this large restaurant, I'll be bothering the people here. I should deliver the bouquet as soon as I can. I looked at the bouquet. Takuma made it look grand and it's more beautiful than a usual bouquet. I hope both the restaurant staff and the customers will like these. I held the bouquet up again and went straight through the corridor. That's weird. I should be getting to the office by now. I've been walking down the corridor for a while, but I can't see the office yet. Did I make a mistake? But even if I made a mistake, I continue through the corridor. While I was walking and thinking, I bumped into someone. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Is your bouquet alright? I don't know who this is. I'm just gonna probably take a guess, though. Take 3 guesses. Huh? It was a familiar voice. Is this voice Mr. Fujimoto? Then he realized that it was me. You. It was awkward standing in the middle of the corridor. Oh no, I didn't think I'd bump into him today. Long time no see. Are you here for work or something? I was trying to change the topic, so I asked him why he was here. Do I look like I'm working? Well, it could be an informal meeting, who knows. When I looked at him, Mr. Fujimoto was not wearing a uniform. That's right. I'm sorry. What should I do? I can't continue the conversation. It became silent again. He's seen my transformation, so I can't make an excuse. And he wouldn't understand even if I tried to explain. I have to deliver these flowers, so I'll go now. I try to pass Mr. Fujimoto. Wait. Huh? Mr. Fujimoto grabbed my arm all of a sudden. Aww. And also, is that the grand bouquet? It just looks like a normal bouquet. I was expecting something huge and unwieldy. Mr. Fujimoto? No, he's actually, he looks pretty angry in this photo. Help! Whistle! I'm getting attacked by an officer. I panicked when he grabbed my arm. I've been thinking about you since then. Mr. Fujimoto looked at me directly and told me, I didn't dream about you transforming, right? What should I do? How can I answer? I was trying to look for an excuse, but the way Mr. Fujimoto asked me was too serious. I just can't hide it anymore. I didn't say anything, but I nodded. I see. That was real. Yes. Even if he doesn't believe me, I didn't want to lie anymore. But this means he'll hate me now. When I thought that... You don't like me anymore, right? What? I couldn't understand what he was saying for a moment. Don't like him? Why is he saying this to me? I thought he was the one avoiding me. I was surprised when he said that.
I like cute stuff and talk to a cat. You probably hate me. No, come on. Just because you like cute things. I don't know, maybe some women would be judgmental like that, but you don't expect Honoka to be judgmental like that. Come on, she was the cat. Even though I didn't know it was you. You probably saw me being pathetic. No, his family's probably full of manly men, so that's just what he expects people to expect of him.
Mr. Fujimoto's trying to hide his face with his hand, but his face was red.
I should have gone to you earlier, but when I tried to go, there were a couple of cases that piled up, so I couldn't go out for patrolling.
He wasn't avoiding me?
When I realized I was already arranged for the matchmaking, I finally ran away, but...
Matchmaking? That's what he was talking about when I was a cat.
It's pathetic. I couldn't tell you how I feel.
Mr. Fujimoto bitterly smiled after saying this. That's not true.
I'm sorry. I couldn't listen well.
You're not pathetic.
Hey, we're in a restaurant corridor.
I couldn't let him say that he's pathetic anymore. I know you are an amazing person. You like cute things and cats. You're shy and difficult to understand, but you are very kind. You couldn't say no to the matchmaking because you were thinking about your father.
That's...
Mr. Fujimoto stopped talking because what I told him was right. I don't think you're pathetic at all. I think you are a wonderful person. Mr. Fujimoto looked at me without saying a word. I'm sorry to say this while you're in the middle of your date. I held the bouquet again and bowed. I have work to do. Then I left without looking at Mr. Fujimoto.